And we thank una all we una don't join me today for this edition for Debate Cameroon Perspective Roundtable. My name is Terence Agbo, and I'm here to host this story today. Today we'll continue what we talked last week for that new segue that they call and say coronavirus disease or coronavirus sick. Some people they call and say COVID-19. Now so they don't people them for World Health Organization, the big organization where the name disease and don't give the name, say COVID-19. The sick start for Wuhan, for Hubei province, for China, for December. For last day for December last year, the government for that province for China confirmed, see, they talk doctor them for that area, they don't treat some new patient, some patient for some new sick way they don't know the cause. But after for some few days, scientists they last find the thing where they cause the sick, it name as some virus. They give a name for the virus, say coronavirus. So today, so according to some big school for America, they will call and say Johns Hopkins University, we get like 621,600 people that way they don't confirm say they get the new sick for over 200 country or territory for the whole world. So they don't chakara for all sides, they do all country them. And for that number where they don't there is six, so at least around 28,680 they don't die. So for big grammar, they talk say the mortality rate na 4.6%. Because the people they sick don't chakara for all sides, plenty people is sick, and then plenty people they die. World Health Organization declared the disease say na global pandemic for 11 March this year. Pandemic na sick way if it spread or it don't spread for plenty pardon for the world. For Cameroon now, so today, they don't confirm say 94 people they don't get them, and then 2 people they don't die. Most of the people the way they don't know say they don't confirm say they don't get them. They did now for mostly for Yaoundé and Douala, even though some other cases they too for Bafoussam. Because of this 6-0 and the way they think the chakara for place and the number that increase every day, number they increase now, so we don't get more than 500,000 cases. Plenty country they take, even Cameroon too, they take plenty measures them for say maybe disease no chakara again, and we know why they take the measure them because they degree the chakara when people they come for corner each other. Some of the measure them way they take and they include na say like for Cameroon, I say Minister of Territorial Administration and Secretary General for Presidency, they don't lock border, they may no man no work again, so they put they call and say travel restriction. They send picking them back for school, they close school temporarily. They for white man country and for other country them, they lock they talk say place and we put the go live and they call and say daycare and recreational center. They lock to this time. They bring some other new one, they call and say social distancing. We'll talk about one. And therefore any man where the thing say get that sick or you don't come in contact with my get that sick, they do it, they call and say isolation and quarantine. We'll describe all that one for this story today. All the measure them so now say may they try for reduce the spread of the disease. For Cameroon too, as they do and for the other parts of the world, for Cameroon too, Prime Minister or Minister of Health them too, they bring plenty measure them too so that may the disease no over spread. Some na say when I know say all picking and two they don't come now for house. When I be here say put the way they come off France, they come for some Air France plane them, they put them for hotel, maybe no go back for house, maybe lock them for this so that maybe no carry the sick if they get them, maybe no go for community for go get them for people them. And then only yesterday, Minister of Health don't announce say from next week, from the 2nd of April, they go start campaign awareness for Douala. They go work at house to house for tell people them about this sick and then for identify people them way sometimes they are at risk of this sick so that they fit test them, know whether they get this sick or not. They take the appropriate measures. So today with me for here, I get 3 people them plus Mr. Sepp where they don't agree. I glad with them plenty for thank them plenty. Say they don't take that time for come share their sense, the big book where they know about this sick way they call and say coronavirus sick, or sometimes we hear them they call and say COVID-19. And our main focus today, our emphasis, we want over talk today. We want to talk today plenty about how you can prevent this sick, what this sick do, and how we can prevent this sick. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you plenty for grace for acceptance for come join me for this program today. I go start for introduce one by one. And so for with me for here today, I get Dr. Christabel Ngwashi. Now, doctor, he work for Yaoundé for Baptist Hospital. But he do other thing, he only work, he only focus, he block to for, he write to plenty story them about how people feel stay well when you sick on sick thing, the way if you do, how if you go find doctor, and then he get plenty interest for preventive medicine. He be found that for some he block with the call and say more than just a doctor. Christabel, good evening, oh mommy.
Good evening, Terence. How are you?
No, we did fine. I thank you plenty for can join me today.
Okay.
We other guests for today, Dr. Ayukekbong James. Me and Ayukekbong will no friend and see, this time will be small. And Ayukekbong na doctor for medical science and some big book, and also we had the call for Pidgin. They call and say molecular epidemiology. And then it would be involved for people that way they help for prevent the kind of sick way come now so for infection control and prevention. And then you don't work too for Cameroon recently for some organization where they be involved for go define the kind of sick, the kind of virus them way it cause all these sick. So they put them they Cameroon they work for Buji define the virus. You don't be director for that organization. So James, good evening, and I thank you plenty for joining me today.
Thank you, Master Teres, and happy birthday. Continue for today, na Teres' birthday, so Mona join me for wishing happy birthday.
Oh.
thank you, James, and happy birthday to me. I take that birthday salute with plenty thanks. Well, other guests will go join me small time, Dr. Arnold Onana. Arnold na doctor too for we come out Cameroon, and he get plenty interest for public health. Public health, na the kind na people the way they be involved for the kind sick the nana, then they manage, na then they talk, they teach we all the kind thing them way for prevent disease them and for tell you all that plenty thing them about sick them. So Arnold, good evening, your brother. Okay, so country people, since I don't tell about my three brothers, them way they did for year, I go start to ask them questions. So, James, the first question are for you. Tori Massa say, may you tell mommy them and papa them, brother them and sister them for Cameroon, wait to be coronavirus, with the year coronavirus, now wait to be coronavirus.
Okay, thank you very much. And again, my pleasure for joining this edition for big debate. This time with the broken up for Pidgin. Last week we broke up for English. This time na Pidgin. So coronavirus, contrary to what people they think said so na just a brand new virus. Coronavirus is an old virus. It don't be around now. They discovered coronavirus is for 1960. 1960 to now about 60 years, right?
About
so
that, yeah.
Don't be around for 60 years. Coronavirus is to not be COVID-19 virus. Coronavirus is don't be around for about 60 years. And usually, the cause, or before one we go to the cause, the ones where they infect human, the day about 7. But many coronaviruses, the day where they infect animals, and then about 7 they be associated with human infection. And most of those ones will be associated with human infection. They cause mild flu-like symptoms. So most often they cause things like running noses, cough, headache, sneezing, sore throat, and so on. But within the last 20 years, we don't see new coronaviruses within the big family of coronavirus where they cause severe disease. For 2001, someone became what they call it SARS. That one killed about 800 people worldwide. It spread for about 29 countries. Then it be again like 10 years for 2012. So one come again, they call and say MERS. That one started for Saudi Arabia. The one for 2001 started for China. The one for 2012 started for Saudi Arabia. Call and say MERS. The one killed to about 700 people or more. And then 7 years later, for about the end of 2009 or 2019, say December, Chinese people, they start seeing some sick. The people, they get pneumonia, they die, they get pneumonia, they die. They start wondering, say, how do you keep people so? They want to go check them for lab. They say, now a new coronavirus, where it be similar or closely related to the one for 2001. So during that time, they call and say 2009 novel coronavirus.
2019.
2019, thank you. 2019 novel coronavirus. And then about, I think around February, the big organization with Master Teresa said WHO, he said, no, move find name for the coronavirus. They call and say SARS-CoV-2, the name for the virus. And then they said the sick way, the virus, because they call and say COVID-19. That means say coronavirus disease of the year 2019. So, people, just to summarize, coronavirus is not be around for long. So one they cause mild disease, and then recently, one the way they cause epidemic and pandemic, they don't evolve. For 2001, 2012, and now 2019, 2020, where they call the one say COVID-19 stuff, CoV-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy. I'll be there for ask Arnold the next question. As you know, I will just summarize which way our brother don't talk. You don't talk say the coronavirus, and not be the first one. This will not be the second one. The thing don't do for long time since 1960 them, and then now the one for the past 20-30 years. One time one of them just start caustic for plenty places and the same time. Another time again, another one come out. The first one for 2002. They call and say SARS. They cause sick for plenty side them people the worker. They want it again for 2012. Another one come out say MERS. It cause again sick the same. All them they cause the same kind sick. We'll talk how the sick they be. So as Arnold don't come. So Arnold. We don't hear all time for radio, television, all side, one pass, all side. Minister talk this one. People they talk about that say this one, say COVID-19, coronavirus sick. So where to be coronavirus sick? You feel talk small, if you go small for corner your phone, we need to hear you fine.
You hear me better now?
We hear you better, but we not see you.
Oh, see my phone. Okay. So now which one wanna see me with? Wanna see me one?
Yes, better now.
Oh, okay. So
but if you holler small for up.
Okay. I hope so when I see the right one because I get plenty screen on my front. Anyhow, so coronavirus sick word and say COVID-19 as my brother Jimmy doctor also. Na sick way this new virus where it come out for 2019 because well they call and say coronavirus, they call and say COVID-19 so that they distinguish them from the other sick there they don't come before the way they fever the COVID-19. Alright. So for example, if I explain I would just say way get HIV go get AIDS. HIV are the virus where it cause AIDS. So we call the sick with the name for the germs where they cause. So now they call this disease this time say coronavirus, the COVID-19, as we don't talk, because it gets some particularities. The disease they affect the way people they breathe, and it can really be severe. And because of that severity, and because it be fevers or other diseases where it become before, that one will become for 2001 as my brother talking now. So because if fever that disease over, but because it be slightly different, now why they call and say COVID-19, but a disease where they mostly affect your lungs. So they think we take and breathe with them, all that thing we use them for breathe, it will affect them. So once it affect them now, you will get difficulties for breathe, you'll get kind by kind thing, you'll cough, you'll get kind by kind thing, that will happen. And if it be really severe to the point where if even kill some people. So now so this way it don't just appear. really na tina of it talk. It not really it be new because this one just started for 2019. But the way it manifests not entirely new because other virus than in the past they don't create the kind difficulty for breathe, cough, and wave even and then block the way you breathe, tight your breathing. So
okay, doctor, we'll talk about that one after. We'll talk. I think now my next question that I want to ask Christabel, but it be like say something that happen with the network. But it go come back some more time, contribute now. Where it go come back. So I'll ask all na too. Since I know you don't start talk about how the thing they manifest. So when you get it sick, when person will get it sick, when it come for you, now how it feel? Now what did he tell you? Say it feel. What it be so for big book that ask and say what it be the signs and the symptoms?
Yes, when this disease they so if you get plenty signs and symptoms, and people they feel calm, they say they cough, they feel calm, they tell you say they get fever, they feel calm, tell you say it hard for breathe, say it don't hard, I need to breathe fine again. I need for push or power for breathe. I the tire when I just walk some few steps or I just climb some few stairs at the tire. So now mostly how the thing go come, but it not means that the only signs or the only symptom, it not means that the only thing now you go see them. But now the major thing now where you go see them, you go tell you say you get them. But you figure sore throat, you figure you forget sore throat, you forget small catarrh, you forget your nose feel block, you get other small thing that they can your nose feel block, small catarrh, small cough. But I want you to say the kind of cough way they mostly see for this COVID-19. The dry cough, not be cracking. So you know gonna cracking. You're gonna dry cough for this one. You understand? Yes. So make sure say so if you get sore throat, if you get small catarrh, not necessarily mean say corona. It means say probably non corona because most people cough dry. But that kind of cough with cough and be hot for your
Yeah. Doctor, your voice don't go down again. You go try for adjust your microphone. But I go ask again, Christabel, that same question. Why you try for fix your phone? So, Christabel, for people that way that is sick, when they come for you now, which they tell you say they're sick, what will be signs and symptoms for this COVID-19 way, this new virus they cause them? Yeah. Doctor, your voice don't go down again. You go try for adjust your microphone. But I ask Christabel that same question. Why you try for fix your phone? So, Christabel, for people that way that is sick, when they come for you now, which they tell you say they're sick, what could be signs and symptoms for this COVID-19 way, this new virus they cause them? One of you have a device on, either a phone and a computer. Your voice don't go down again. You go try for adjust your microphone. But I ask Christabel that same question. Why you try for fix your phone? Christabel, for people that way that is sick, when they come for you now, which they get. Yeah, one of you has a device on. Jimmy.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Arnold, can you hear me? I think maybe someone has a phone or some person get a phone on and then replay and Facebook on. So interference the corner. Why that would hear that noise? Yeah. Christabel, it look like say you get your phone and a computer on. You could try for adjust them. Maybe someone has a phone or some person get a phone. Christabel, it seems as if you have Facebook going on. Someone has a Facebook going on. And the person switch that off because it's playing. That's what is causing that noise. Please.
Someone?
Either has Facebook on, so there is interference. The noise we are hearing is as a result of someone has like 2 devices on, so it's playing on and the computer on. Yeah.
It's not from my end.
Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, it seems to be better. Okay, so Christabel, the next question for you, I be ask him. So, wait till the cause when person we know well where the sick come for you. Now, how the person they feel? What the signs and symptoms for this sick?
Okay. First thing we'll get to understand and say, not be all man go show symptoms for this sick. So, man, say for example, you get 6 people them we don't be infected with this sick. You'll get like 2 people when no go show any symptom, and then you'll get like 3 people where they go show mild to moderate symptom them, and then you'll get like 1 person where his symptom then go really be severe where they need for put it on top oxygen, for put other kind serious kind machine there for his skin for helping me breathe. So the people that will show symptom then most of the time they come now with they'll tell you, so first of all, sometimes they'll tell you, so they get history, say don't travel for one of the country the way, you know, the country the way they sick them plenty for there, like France, Italy, US. Even person who never travel, sometimes you don't come in contact with person where don't travel. And then when you come, some person will tell you, say, either so it get dry cough, it get fever, his skin, or his joint the broke, or his skin the broke. So you see, and people that they come, they just tell you, say, oh, doctor, I get malaria, where sometimes the fever and the skin the broke. So then sometimes some people they don't come where they get diarrhea. I don't know whether that because of this diarrhea where toilet roll be finished for abroad, or I don't know. Then some people too don't come. Then some people too don't come with generalized tiredness, headache, and all of that. So sometimes these symptoms they not really be specific. So most of the time you really need a high, what would you call it, a high index of suspicion for to say, okay, this is a coronavirus, because it interfere with other symptoms of other sick them, like malaria, for example, that fever, headache, joint pains, Murphy checks in malaria, the cough, difficulties in breathing, Murphy checks sometimes a pneumonia or a bronchitis or a other sick them. So you really need to get some high index of suspicion. And now one of the reasons that why we not really go forward for really get the real number of cases, because we not get that testing ability. You fit first if you get them, but you confuse them saying a different thing, and the person come out going house, he continue for the spread them. So this symptom, as I talk, some people they not go show the symptoms, some people they'll show them mildly, and some people they'll show them where they really be serious, where they need for admit them for hospital, for put them on top machine for help them breathe. So we really need to, at the end of the day, we really need to really get a lot of testing materials so that if we test any person will come with any of these symptoms, them, irrespective of whether we get a high suspicion or not. So generally, people who they get symptoms or present now these symptoms is fever, cough, generalized body pain. Some people don't get diarrhea. So there's some people don't have difficulties in breathing. Let me say the tell you, say, doctor, they so my chest is tight. I don't breathe fine. They say when I breathe, yes, my air is tight. They say when I want breathe, my air is tight. So all that kind of thing. And so, but most of the time now, where you don't know whether since people they do waka, you don't know whether some person don't travel or not. So man, the whole how they call them placard for your say I don't travel low, I don't travel low. So since you nothing know, say the person don't travel or not, you go find say we just respect all the preventive measures we will talk about, because you nothing know whether person don't travel or not. And then one thing I want to tell people then too now say, today if you go do your test, it be negative. The next time you say it be positive, because you don't be exposed. And also if you be negative now, because you sit there for period where they call and say incubation period, because some period they between time when you catch the sick and time when you start show symptom them. Where for this, in case of this sick now, about 14 days. Now, whether if you know the year plenty, they tell people then say me they stay for house for 14 days, we'll check them for see whether they go come up with these symptoms them. So your business when you sit there for that period where the symptoms they never start show, where they call and say incubation period, your test go feel come out negative. But after now, it become now positive. When you don't pass the incubation period.
We'll talk about that one after, because I know say people will start asking, but I go hospital today, my test, they do me test, they say, well, I want to go the next day again, it means that test now lie. We'll talk about that one after. But now, as you don't talk the signs and symptoms, you don't talk say, so you get dry cough, sometimes if you get small kata, hardly kata the bee, you get sore throat, your air, the tight, and then your skin, you retire, your muscle, as you talk, say, your muscle, your joint, they hot, it do like malaria. So they sick fit confuse you. You think say na malaria.
Yes.
And we say we there for place where malaria plenty for this. So all in fact, all time where all man you go hospital, you go see doctor, you tell doctor, you want actually say, "Mom, I know well, oh, my picking, wait till you sick, na malaria." So all
malaria.
yeah, you say the sick malaria, but plenty sick the day where they manifest the same. So now I will go now for the next question, and James, I will start with you, and then maybe you and all I go chime in. So, how man did you get this? What will be the mode of transmission for this COVID-19, the coronavirus sick?
Okay, so the mode of transmission, for very simple terms, I say it be transmitted through droplets and contact. And I go book them what you mean by droplet. So droplet na particles the way it be released into the air. For example, when person cough, sneeze, or talk. That be the secondary school because my history teacher way when you don't perform decks for class when he talk. I'm gonna say, oh you heard the word because that droplets they flow, they fall onto your skin. So droplets are those particles the way like when we cough. If you don't see a person cough, that particles the way they spread out, they can say droplets. So the virus be transmitted by that droplet, or when person sneeze, you know, the particles where they come out, they can say droplets. You know, or when person even talk, you know, some people they talk, you know, they send out these droplets. That's the first way. The second way now through contact. Way to be contact. It means person feel be infected, maybe touch your nose, touch your mouth, and then it touch even door handle. And then you can't touch that very door handle with your hand. Your hand be infected or contaminated. And then you use your hand and maybe touch your face. You know, your face now, you go infect yourself. So now why that way people want to understand why they tell people, many people they maintain two meters distance, or many people they avoid crowded places. Now because when that big people they do that big book, they don't say this, so one person cough or sneeze, that droplet always travel maximum of 2 meters. So now why not they tell people say this, so keep 2 meters distance from the person beside you. Because if the person where they beside you is sneeze, for example, or he cough, and then you did 2 meters away, that droplet they not feel reach you. I'm saying not feel inhale that droplet. Okay, so that's the first rationale behind that 2 meters distance from from the person close to you, and also why they don't, for most places now they don't ban crowded places, because when people today for crowd, it'd be easy for person for catch this virus from another person because of the
Doctor, we'll go for that one on startup prevention, because today so our main focus now for prevention, what we feel do for prevent others. So I just want move talk first what to be the sick in name the name come out, how when you get a sick, how you feel, and then how the thing to be transmitted. So I don't know whether any Christabel or Arnold, if una get anything for Adam.
Yes. Did you hear me? I'll say.
No, yeah, shout again.
Did you hear me? I don't know.
Yes, yeah, shout more. Yep.
I don't know. I did try all kinds of. I don't know what now which one be better, because I don't know whether they see me in a true phone or they see me in a true. Anyhow, so the thing what I did talk about and I say this thing is so the virus, when people don't cough up, or people they don't sneeze up, or people
Yes,
don't
better
talk,
now.
like Jim be the talk. And when people don't talk, so that droplet they don't come out, they land on top different surface. Then if you land on top table, the table fi be na in tiles, the table fi be na in plastic, the table fi be na
Cartoon.
in wood, in carton. They fi sneeze inside your hand, then they go touch door handle. Then people then come for back, they open the door then. People they go touch different surface. So the thing I talk and say another way this sick they come out from one person go to another. Sometimes they not a direct contact between human, and I say some person don't pass, don't drop this droplet them for on top all these surfaces there. Then you can't touch them. You touch and now you carry and go down for your face, or then you carry the virus. Now the virus now you enter inside your body, start cause trouble. So be careful. We'll talk about prevention later, but now so we're talking about how the team fit come up from one person to another. So I want you to say be careful. When you go for walk, you go touch surfaces, then you go touch table, you go touch bottle, you go touch handle for fridge, you go touch handle for door, you go touch handle for taxi, all that kind of thing that you touch thing there as you go left to right, all that kind of places there. Fit either some person if you don't sneeze, the thing land on top. If you don't cough, the thing land on top. If you don't spit, the thing land on top. If you don't sneeze inside your hand, touch that thing them, the thing land on top. So now just say me people there be careful as the thing fit fly for air can land for your skin. Now the same way if you fly for air can land on touch on surface where you can touch after.
And then for me, for your art for the and the wrong people wrong learn big book about the sick. By the way, I know before I want to continue that way we talk so we hear fine. So if you want to talk again, you do that same thing we do and so. And then people don't learn people they don't talk say that virus so way they cause that sick. It stay for some that surface them if you stay up to like 3 to 4 days. For that place, so some man fit speed for some place, sneeze or move kata for some place. Una know as who use for workers, some man just blow in nose, a just run for some place. It no mean say as it don't go to it happen with the Siam for road. If you go now for Billy, you go see some man, some papa don't stand for front of license. They don't press the nose for one side. They can start on straight for this. So if you come on now, you can't touch that thing now after 1 day after. If you carry the virus. Now, why that when we go reach for prevention, when I go the year as we the talk, wash your hand, no touch your face. For security, way they no want me to touch your face. When I don't hear the mode of transmission, you get 3 main portals of entry for your face. They call and say place where virus see enter. Your eye, your nose, and your mouth, all them the enter inside your skin. So no touch your face means say they no want time say me you go touch the thing you can't touch them for that 3 place them. So now the thing that okay. So we don't talk now how when you get a sick how you feel. We don't talk how side where the sick come out the be first year for China but they all side. But before one go for prevention, I want to ask now this question. So that they talk all the things say this sick they like cough and catarrh would get an all time. December, cold one start you get cough and catarrh. So why did over talk about the 60 or did it make people that over fear when I just ordinary cough and catarrh? Arnold, I will start with you and then we'll go for Christabel and then Jim.
Okay, thank you. So see, this sick not be joke. This sick my daughter can claim this sick no be joke. This sick made me laugh. This sick no girlfriend. This sick wounded. If I get what talk and so wounded past the ordinary cough and catarrh way, Since where your mommy born you, since your papa born you, as you listen now, so you never ever see any man die from ordinary catarrh and cough. In fact, sometimes they way I never to say where God changing my malaria, give me na catarrh, my can for 10 days because the malaria they like say they can't kill me. So not just for compare. Say since where you this small, you never ever see man where he die because he get catarrh and cough. The ordinary one, or man say catarrh, man not enter cough. Catarrh. So this sick, even though it show it can sometimes with symptoms the way you want they like catarrh and cough where you know them. The thing I say we'll be talk say the thing so it cause tightness of breath. Now I have the talk for the beginning say it make it a bit difficult for breathe. And when it make you hear that it don't be difficult for breathe, so now because your lungs the inside when they like some two wrapping paper them where they like 2 bolo the inside your chest. Now then they take in air, press her out, taking air, press her out. If they did
I hear that long they used to call and say fup. When see when they sell meat, when see they call and say fup. I hear that.
Yes. Now if that lungs then be destroyed, you know go feel breathe fine and you feel die. And so this thing they don't check them. For some way you get for usually as the man with the talk ask her for the question, says sometimes they say okay now so now that season where catarrh and cough the come. So other kinds more serious catarrh and cough they will call and say flu. Now when you compare that other catarrh and cough, where they call and say flu. Flu they like catarrh and cough plus malaria. And that's why you feel of your skin. Now when they compare how that flu the key compared to this new one we call COVID-19 now. So 0.1% of people when they get flu go die. But the one about 2% to 4% of people when they get them go die. That's not like 10 to 40 times more where the thing they take and kill people. So this sick not be joke. I beg. Another thing they make a move fear and I say this sick this sick only by itself if he flop the whole hospital. Because he get the ability for go from one person to another, infect so many people. Plenty people they feel be infected in a very short time. Plenty people they feel then now end up get severe disease. Then they carry all the people they now they get for take them put them for hospital. You go enter for hospital, side they get for hospitalize my get malaria, space not there. Side they get for hospitalize my don't broke your foot on Okada, space not there. Side they get for hospitalize my way get posh, space not there. So this sick, so if you make one of the things of the fear and because if you just make so the whole place space not the doctor, the nurse they not feel breathe because they treat not only COVID, but when COVID not the only sickness so they assign. So now why that we get for be careful, may the thing not the overspread or may even stop the spread. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Jim, you get something for Adam or Christabel?
I want to add say are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay. I want to add say this sick this so as they call it a new sick. This SARS-CoV-2 na new sick. So our skin never be exposed to this sick before. So we never get where they call and say immunity to this sick. We'll never be vaccinated against this sick before. We'll never be exposed to so the thing the way they fight infection then for our skin, they never be exposed to the kind bacteria before. So they not get that capacity for fight the new virus. Now whether you see where it be very easy for people they struggle now for more vaccine and all kind. So that will be the feel vaccinated we and our skin be exposed to the antibody for this sick, so that we get antibodies then for fight them next time. So the issue now I say with addition to what Dr. Arnold talk said one of the main reasons why they keep people now because of this tightness for breathing. You know, so when you know if you breathe, you know your life you be closer to death than anything. So now the main two reasons that first we never develop immunity, and then secondly the attack one of your very vital organs when the lungs. Now today make up the keep people then quick and why they see the whole world be on the new sick matter.
Una don't hear as Dr. Ron talk now. The palaver as nothing say na cough and catarrh, not only cough and catarrh. One I say na new sick, we don't know plenty about the sick. So medicine never be where if you like malaria, if you sick malaria today, go hospital, they go give you medicine. You go back for house, you stay 3-4 days, you recover. This sick no get medicine. I want that. Two, not be just ordinary cough and catarrh. They think strong past cough and catarrh. Now don't hear as they go for your lungs, as they call it that fufu. Now they when you breathe your ear, when they ever hear say when they hold your neck, they press your neck, air no go pass again, you die. You press my neck now, why that way I die. Now because say all that airway you breathe, they go now for your lungs. So if there are lungs need walk fine way now for the virus they go, it means say you go die again. You will get to you feel sick too again, as my brother Arnold talk. You want go hospital, but plenty people the way they get sick, all man get skin the hot like how malaria do. They will go for hospital now. They will take none of them. The man will get malaria now, you know, will get place. Man we get put the way they get accident. When I know what road them Tico Douala Road and ya on the Douala Road boom all time na accident. That put now where they don't get accident, they no go fit take them go hospital. So now why that they take and see, may all we join hand, not be one person, no, not be only government who as we start talk about the prevention, may all we join hand know about the sick, how they sick the worker and how we prevent them. So now we'll go now for the next step, the most important one for me. Now say how you feel prevent this sick. We say we no say medicine no day for this sick. So James, I go start with you. Or when I go around, I will go for Arnold, I'll go for Christabel. If me too I get something, I go Adam. If other people they will get something for what guess them too. If you ask them, they go Adam. So James, we'll start with the prevention. How we prevent this sick? Make other people for firstly for prevent ourselves and then for make other people not get this sick.
So the first thing for prevent sick, now for first know how the sick be transmitted. Because you know if you prevent something if you don't understand how it be transmitted. So as we don't, all of us don't talk, myself, Arnold, and Christabel, this sick be transmitted mainly by droplet and contact. Person where they beside you, it cough, you inhale the cough or you inhale the droplets from the person, if you get infected, the person touch a surface with a contaminated hand, you too, you can't touch, you could be infected. So based on that, for prevent this stick, the first thing I would say, the first thing I say, so do what you can say cough etiquette. Cough etiquette now, you want cough, please turn away from people. Secondly, if you want cough, cough inside your elbow so that that droplets not go spread for the rest of people there around you. And thirdly, in case you choose to use tissue, make sure that you dump that tissue inside bin and then wash your hands immediately.
With soap?
With soap, water and soap. Or if you use alcohol, 60% and above. Okay? The issue again, I say, we encourage people, people not touch their hands often. Because sometimes the way you feel salute some person, immediately, people not touch their face. Immediately get place to wash your hand or get alcohol for clean your hand, but you don't greet some person or you don't open some door for office or that person your hand to be contaminated or that door will open and be contaminated or that taxi will open and be contaminated, and then you touch your face like your eye, your nostrils, your mouth, so it easily give access for the germ for enter your system, right? And another thing that's when people that is sick, I beg, stay for us. If, for example, you get mild, maybe cough, running nose, sore throat, now sign and symptom that says something for the build up for your skin. Stay self-isolate, then monitor your sign and symptom. Monitor yourself for a couple of days. Avoid for no go for crowded places where you feel help for spread the germ to other people. Okay, and then another issue is also very, very important at this aspect of hand hygiene. Hand hygiene is something we will talk this now one of the main method that for prevent the spread of germs, because for germ for enter your skin, either you breathe the germ or you yourself touch the germ and then contaminate yourself. So let's take the case of the one where you breathe or you inhale the air or the droplet. That one, for prevent that breathing of that droplet, now say you stay 2 meters away from the person beside you. So if the person cough, that cough you go as far as 2 meters, you go reach you. You don't first prevent that means of droplet. The second way for prevent the other means for contact, say wash your hands often. You don't always blame person say you don't wash your hand plenty or you don't wash your hand more than you're supposed. As often as possible. If you do anything, if you say this, so you don't expose yourself, wash your hands. If you get tap, soap and water, do them. If you don't get that, you get hand sanitizer, use them. Because once your hand be clean, and maybe if you make mistake, touch your face, at least you be sure that so your hand they be free of the germs. So from an individual perspective, I want to share this one, but we get also other ways the way government from a public health perspective, other strategies we use for kind of mitigate the risks of the germ for spread within the population.
We'll talk about that one. Arnold, you two, I go ask you, then we'll go to for Christabel. So you don't hear with Jim Doc. If you get again anything for Adam, you go ahead, you Adam.
Yeah, I want to add and say, well, when we talk the thing and so sometimes the way you need to realize and say na habit the way it don't be inside your skin since when they born you. And when you get for make a conscious, you get for make a maybe conscious, come to your mind. So if you get for avoid, for example, my just give some more example. When you just enter house, you just stretch your hand, just those finger, na how no papi, na the kind thing now we just say for this time. So because I know all the talk the thing, and so oh yes, you really talk yes, not true, it makes sense. Then until now you forget. By the time you don't go visit your auntie, you don't go jam body, you jam chest. You need to say no, you did do fine. No, now the kind of thing that we don't say now, so you have to avoid them. In fact, I will even say no, touch elbow, but now so just salute like Japanese, yeah, na how you just nod your head small, so oh boy, na how yes, a day, yeah, for day. Not begin stretch hand the salute every time because these times are not good. So now I just want to draw attention. Say more pay attention to the small reflex them. See, man confess. This time your face never ever scratch for your life like the way your face is scratched these days. Since when they start to say make people really touch their face. They think they like baller. They like baller, but you gotta be careful. Now you gotta and say no. Rather than village people when I wait you want to be touch your face, so jaw hold tight skin. As your hand the carrying go for your face, so say, they want to try again, move your hand. That small reflex away. No, not so because if you not do so, you will just waste time with all these things that we call and say prevention before you know usually they don't sleep for hospital or your person for house don't sleep for hospital because of the so as you already do and so small you see and say as one day you go start the first day go hard. By the time you want to go for the next day, you go see and say yes, you remember more and more. Say okay, when I enter, I not get begin to finger from my party man. I say enter, man, not go salute, man, not the hawk, all that kind of small thing. And for wash hand, I be yes, man picking any wash hand after they finish peace. I don't know whether that's true, but may now someone will prove and say yes, it's been a force. Say people they need to wash hand. So Mo could begin try the team, it just become reflex. Even if you just should also you just remember say, hey, you don't stay like 30 minutes, so I never wash my hand. Just go wash your hand. Just go wash your hand for no reason. You see now that I want to say more. May turn now start being a new reflex then. The thing I don't talk to when my bro Jim just come out.
Thank you, Arnold. Christabel, you dey Cameroon every day. You go hospital. Which preventive measures for individual? Wait you put them. We go come for the one the way government feed do. We know say government don't talk plenty. So for you like for una, some person send me question. Ask them yesterday. Say una dey hospital so una get plenty preventive equipment. Them way if patient they come, una fit use them.
For Cameroon, well, some people they get directly in contact with that patient. Them the day for the corona response team they get them. But me where I the general consultation, everything. Get mask, we not really get that gown and everything, but just get a lab jacket, the mask for attend to patient them. But the other preventive thing that I said, some of these things the people them would talk, but some people they say not be practical. They'll say water never flow for Cameroon. I say we wash hand 30 times one day. We never even see water to drink before they use a wash hand. So one of the things I say, plenty people now they get these sanitizers, alcohol. So that one to feed work. And this is some use wear glove. You go wear glove, take and touch place, stop place. Then you say touch your nose again. So glove instead will increase the risk of contamination. And then secondly, would you see I want to go for hospital then too for respect the social distancing? It is hard because only for my hospital, if you go for outpatient department, now so it tight, it choke. So So the social distance will not fit. So what's our advice people that I say now? So if you are sick, no be now when a really emergency, no instead go expose yourself for hospital. If you don't get that rashes, we don't be for you since 5 years, you never consult. You can consult only now. Don't know say at that time you feel expose yourself. If you don't get that small pain for your toe, where don't the whole things where they born you never consult. Now only today or the time where you decide say you go consult now only now. I'm not sure saying a correct decision that we avoid unnecessary worker, all the meeting then. So we feel postpone meeting. Na Jangi, we feel send Jangi through mobile money. If na church, if one must collect offer to me, they give mobile money. You say offer to through mobile money. You know must go church, you know must go meeting. Any travel, even die place. When I feel decide for family, say 5 or 10 people, when I decide go die place. No be all man must go gather for that place because say do want me be my sister or my friend or my brother all no must go. So just avoid that crowd, just avoid unnecessary work totally. Then finally, the next thing I say, in addition to all these things, then we get natural defense mechanism for your skin when your immune system way now, so you get to keep them really strong. If you be person will be the smoke, now at the time when you need your lungs, that fufu boy be the dog.
Yep.
Yeah. So now na time when you need your lungs. So if you dey smoke, I go just advise you say, abeg, keep that cigar for one side now. Because imagine say you get this sick where they attack your lungs, and then cigar again not finish spoil the lungs again. Then if you imagine how you're the struggle for breathe. If you be the dream mimbo plenty, now that kind of thing that they make and they weaken your immune system. Try for the chop fine. We not say yes. Sometimes poor fit there, money not there. We not fit go farm. Sometimes war there. But we just try the one way we fit. You take lots of carrots, take lots of beans, eggs, milk, oranges, lemons, a lot of things. We get spices, natural spices, ginger, garlic. But nobody say no, but chop ginger and garlic, because there's so you don't say that problem now with ginger and garlic. Ginger don't even finish on market. I beg. Ginger
I guess the garlic you don't finish.
So in the cosplay, when you overtake garlic, some people don't tell you say they don't get gastric because they overchop garlic. So I beg, now at time if you use these natural African spices in moderation, ginger, garlic, lemons, limes, fever grass, all those things they help for increase immunity. So more just try for adopt a healthy lifestyle now, avoid crowded places. Do you expect that in the weather doctor? Even me self now, so all time it doesn't and my face don't just decide for this crash all time. So it's not easy, but only get for the try that so. So only get for the try that so for say where more only the try say well remember so where you don't go wash my hand so that at the time when you feel like your face the scratch you'll be say your hand be clean enough. So in addition to that, more just try for keep a healthy exercise too. Try for exercise, run small. We dey for house, but if you run small for inside house, make small a show for house so that at least me immune system be up. Also taking a lot of fluids, water. Now
Drink water.
When you get to the drink water. You get for the drink plenty. People they like for drink fever grass tea. Yes, we not drink them. People they like for the drink how they call it moringa tea. We not drink them. But in moderation, no plenty. I beg. Tomorrow I seen a doctor prescribe. I beg. So drink in moderation. So take a lot of water, take a lot of teas, a lot of juices. If you make pineapple juice, if you make orange juice, if you make watermelon juice, ginger juice, all that juices, then at the time this way you fit use them. We get all those natural things so if you use them. If you don't want to them, so if you tell them to juice, put some more honey, put some more this one, so that at least me help for increase your immune system.
Thank you, Doctor. Okay, so Arnold, and then I'll bring all in now because we don't reach again for another important one. So we don't hear as a government don't do plenty, they don't talk plenty thing they may do. Even though they do sometimes there's not so then say they broke and they move talk. The other day we hear say government don't talk say may school stop or picking the wrong come for us. I think say that one a good thing. And then they don't talk to say isolation, maybe people will not come out for outside. But for we society where man must come out for go outside for go dig them. Because you know come out, you know go chop. How people wait the way when I think say if you do all now I know that I will start with I'll go for James and Crystal. Me too, maybe I get some idea I go talk them. What you think say people they fit do for the kind of measure the way they don't talk.
Yeah, thank you. As I be talk, you know, and as you rightly talk, pay is strong. We're not going to die. Pay is strong, and so people they more come on hustle. But at the same time, we see the thing where they come, right? And I know say when you, and I want to really talk the point more here and fine. I know say when we prescribe it, I don't hear plenty people they talk say oh, now they talk say no more they stay far from each other. More they can cut, more not go outside, more not do this and that. But it's not easy because man get more come on hustle forget this thing. Now I want you to talk now. Say we would talk the thing and so would talk say stay inside as much as possible. Now because the city they come and we want you to say they take the come go worry and they take the come serious.
You know fine, yeah, we fine
yeah, you know fine. If we end up tomorrow we'll get 40,000 case for pay for handling, it no go easy. I told you talk. And no matter say we did it. I say if it happen, it no go easy. So the thing I be told last time, I want to talk again and I say, see, common has only if you really need for common has or you go for some side if you really go needful. If you feel postpone them, if you feel do them, later on, do them later on, because this thing be serious. Last time I be to say, if you must come out house, do something, carry your water where if you wash your hand. I know say all man na the come out, whether na for village or na for town, all man the come out with a handbag or with bag where if you carry one bottle tangy water. And so I even see another was on side.
Arnold, just before you continue, as he talks say tangy water, even at the bottle, if you carry water for come, or even a rain water, yes, a rainfall that day for boya plenty. So just carry that water, put up for bottle them.
Thank you.
That water be dirty.
No,
I did talk na the one way I did turn at the size for bottle to carry and turn at the
yeah.
I time over reach the time go reach where we feel begin the you use money for white bench, but that time over reach. So now carry water inside tangy bottle. If you want and you carry a soap or you put small soap inside water, you will take and wash your hand. The essential I say at the end of the day, make the virus not on your hand. So from time to time, as you do also outside there or you do it, you do. If you touch something that or you do this or you do that, you remember you turn, you wash your hand. That's small thing that we do our level for prevent the transmission or for preventing will not get the disease. Small easy thing them. Small easy thing them. You don't need to say maybe you change some small things inside your lifestyle. Maybe you change from small things in your lifestyle, then persist with them. So you carry your water, you wash your hand as you go. If you afford for buy this alcohol solution where you feel put on your hand, yes, do so. But me personally, I prefer to say maybe people they wash hand first and foremost. I prefer to say maybe people they wash hand.
Yeah.
Then the stay far. See, I get idea the way I feel if any man for government listen to the kind of thing. I mean to say, for example, I don't say for pay hard. If government come out say they divide quarters or whatever place into small blocks them, they give number. They use all these local chief them and all this any person quarter head there. They tell say okay, tell your person say you then have for block 9, you then have for block 10, you then have for block 8, you then have for block 7. Then you talk for example say okay, today now only people that for block 1 if you come out go for market, for example, it go make in such a way the number of people they out on a particular day not plenty. Like the density, we don't want to make plenty people then they outside at once. So that it go they want a practical solution them for making such a way the number of people they come out at each time and where they will potentially come together at each time go reduce. Understand? So now small thing that one at high level, that one at government fee or quarter, yes, chief, quarter head and chief they feel decide to do that kind of thing, come together to say, okay, today now all the people that will block 1 that will come out, they feel go market for go buy the thing they absolutely need them for survive. That kind of thing. They feel begin rotate and say, okay, Tuesday now people then for block 2 and block 7. Block there, they not the corner so that they know people they not even interact. All that kind of small thing and that thing they will fit at our level so that it go balance the fact say okay, we need for common house, but it go make and say more they common house only when it really be absolutely necessary and for go get that things that will really need them for survive as we
so
stay.
Arnold, before you continue, my just give practical example as Arnold talk say maybe they organize for way now people there for different quarter they will go. So today, if not for Marché Melen for put every day for Yaoundé. If not people them for this side for Carrefour Billy, they go market today. They can't talk say today, so now only put them for Carrefour Billy, they go Marché Melen today. Then the other day, they know come again for corner Carrefour Billy. They will talk like put them where they day for that side for Chapelle, right that side for entrance from Ngwashi, may they go so that the two put it right for down this side and that one for other side, they will no ever meet up. Now the same for we put them for Poto quarter and put them where they day for support. They go different day them different time or put them for Moliko for go that small market for corner Moliko for corner stadium. Put them for this side for down Moliko they go and then put them for where they for checkpoint. They go different day them.
Yes.
Okay, and then for don't add another thing again where we talk about that soap. I know say plenty people that will go complain say soap there, will breathe say soap there. But if you take even a small omo, they call it that powder one, you put them for small water. That's small plastic bottle where they sell that a 4 where they call and say tiger. You put on for there, you shake the water, you put inside your back. When you go, you don't take, when you want to wash your hand, you take small. You wash your hand, you put them inside your back. You now soap that it go kill the virus. Not only the virus, it go even kill the other bacteria in 2 way. They fly for air. When I know say what road them will get dust, thing that they fly will touch plenty, please them. So another thing that I don't know whether you don't feel my go. I should say Christabel gets some other thing for talk and James.
Yes.
Okay. So Christabel, you be just talk before Arnold. So James, ma go back for you in terms of for government. We hear as government talk say people them way they be enter some plane, some that Air France plane way they come Cameroon, may they go stay for hotel so that for some place so with the record and say isolation so that in case they get that sick, may they not carry and go for people them. So which other kind measure them? Even though we hear say the people they run, some they bribe police, they go, some they bring a para them for inside the hotel. Yeah. So why you think say government do that measure them and why they think be important?
Yeah. So by the government for every country responsibility for protect the citizens, and it not necessarily means that they just make some decision or make give out communicate, they give enforcer. When you talk about self-isolation, there must be mechanism where we try for enforce that isolation. So people they give understand say this, so this is the rationale behind the isolation. And if you go against it, it means you don't commit a public health crime. If, for example, they say, hey, you, anyone will enter our country must self-isolate for 14 days. And then you enter after 1 day with the street worker for outside. You don't break the law.
Mm-hmm.
So the government give a good mechanism where either it's self give for ensure the quarantine or it give for enforce the self-isolation. Another thing I want to talk, we don't be glad say this, so government don't close, some organizations with they congregate like schools and other places. That's a good thing that, but if you close schools, let's say some private schools they has, you don't close school for 1 month, they has in work for 1 month. So how it go
chop
for a family? So before Onana no kill you, something else go kill you. Okay.
Yep.
So when government make decisions, it get for follow through. Just like for Canada say, okay, people stay home. Let's do something to mitigate the fact that people need to work. How we support them? For Cameroon, if you do similar, I don't see that way election they go on. Politicians they come from my village to bag rice, can't get them for free of charge to people. Now still don't come, people they stay house. Well, not because that same bag of rice can't give them, say, okay, we're not gonna get chop now back of rice this, so now stay for house because chop. Why would you fight this thing? You know, this thing that when we want to talk about solution, it will be practical.
Yep.
Because so people need to stay home. It be as simple as that. But how do people stay home when they don't have
food
to eat?
Yep.
Okay. So the government of Cameroon gave money where they said so okay, we are going to from like just Arnold be talk so if you say okay now zone 1 is zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, we go from zone to zone, we give people food. Like say okay, we can here with back rice, back beans, back granola, back oil, share for people. Once people get these basic things, they don't have any reason to go out because they know that outside is dangerous. At least they have food to stay home and eat. They can stay home for 2 weeks, they can stay home for 3 weeks. But if these things are missing, somebody has children to feed, the person needs to go outside. So government give for the back the policies with action. Yep. Okay, they have the means and they should do it. And all our bush faller friends, the way say for Easter, it start next month, they go Cameroon. I beg una hold una skin. Una dey na Italy, America, Spain, una hold am first side. For Cameroon, we receive one issue for Cameroon.
Very important, yep.
Yeah, because government is doing own, we took to do our own. If you're there for Italy, you're there for France, you're there for Germany, you're there for Spain, you're there for America, China. Corona, they high for that side. No carry and go Cameroon. Cameroon get a lot of things to deal with at this time. Oh yeah.
And Jim, before you continue, we need to talk. Say maybe now you get they carry a back them, they pass for different places and places that they go for different sides. They enter, they come out, put the touch them. So if it there for any of that place, them, una nothing say the accused now. When I say when they sick the corona camp, if it there for your back, sometimes you close, you touch some person.
No be an accusation. You do for airport way. You meet to people where they come out for other countries. They come out for airport. You know, you interact. If you be healthy. But if you be the carrier, if you be contaminated, and then all countries now don't restrict the entry of guests. Even Canada don't block flights except you've been a permanent resident or you've been a citizen. If you not be permanent resident or citizen, they tell you say bye bye. As simple as that. South Africa we don't do similar. Other countries don't do similar. So Cameroon we do similar to say this. Okay, we don't want any flight for enter our territory at this time. If you person way you enter, you know, so you will be required to self-isolate for 14 days. And they will make sure they enforce that self-isolation or quarantine. Okay? So make a never meet Christabel also way in. A lot of people will do the feedback, but
we'll come back because this one are the major talking point. Christabel, before I want come for you, I know say you get plenty. You there for the for few, you receive plenty. But enforcement be very important. When I used to see that day where that teacher the one carry that a friend where we die so for mortuary for Q's hospital one go for up no police they come no. They scatter them no. Now so enforcement get for they. It means if they talk to me people no come out. They need for litter police them for all time. Now why that way? Na people them, so they pay that police them, na public service. Now them now at that time they now for save them back. When I put them for make sure say if they talk say na so they may they enforce them. If they talk say na may na the quarter may they enforce. And now why that way they work now why that way they pay and they need paid and I say may they should run for office or may they come out when people they want riot or protest the come out with the kingdom. Another thing to way. Okay, I go leave that one first. Christabel, you there for field day? Okay, yeah. Before one code, another thing I want talk. When I don't see as a guarantee public transport, you know, that big balls them. We want come out Douala, you enter Musango, you come out from Limbe, you go Yaoundé, enter Douala, you go Yaoundé, or you enter Amumezam for Yaoundé, you go Bamenda by night. If it not being necessary, may you no go. And then I even call for government. If some person the government listen. People and those people they must work for the time, even for airport they still work. But if not that bus they use for carrying 50 people them now, so they need for carry 1/3 of the number of people them already at least at most 1/3. May they limit the spread. It be unfortunate say the Egopina close system. The people they still get for worker. At least if people know overflow where they should not for corner each other. It go reduce the spread, and then if government to get like a conclude them where they don't talk say maybe they spoke for register before we did, or papa they did for Manfred them or for womb or sometime for Baturi where they spoke for can't leave document for Yaoundé for the period. When I postpone, when I push the deadline for front so that maybe people they know worker because as you the worker now so you increase the risk now so you come close for people them it go reduce to the number of people where they can't stand for front ministry them. I see some picture 2 days ago. I will try for put them for up here. We put it there for front bank now, so they don't tie each other. That one are just bad news. Now just a spread that. You do practically. I believe say now so given say some people they don't run. I sure say at least 2 people them they don't take that thing go house. So with the back when they do the kind when government start do the kind they may they do when I push deadline them for exam them. If people they supposed for come here when they for come do thing them for day when I talk if they feed do them for online I know say online I know say what country know about like computer. I don't know why. I just say put the know. But may they try make the papa they know the come out work and mommy they know come out even picking them they know the enter that motor again worker because only inside motor one motor carry 50 people them. It means say if one person get them for day with how contagious this one day no they like that other one the one be very very contagious. It means say na 50 people than that. They don't kind of soon as some of the measures then that I just I go still remember other one them. Christabel I go leave them now you there for field. You tell me.
Okay. Well, one of the things Dr. James has said, I forgot to say Pidgin. Okay, James don't talk plenty to them about what government do and the enforcement. You talk be very important. But the point I say it seems be very difficult because when you talk to people, then get to reduce the number of people for bus. It means say the price go up because that man a business. He get to buy petrol, he get to pay driver, he get to. So they have to cut that. That means say that people then now they get to pay for the remaining seat. Then when it go up, people they'll start complaining say money no day. So today at the time you see other government they subsidize, they pay people then their salary the way they need to go work. They pay people, they give people them some basic allowance, they go help them for the time where they don't quarantine for help them meet their life go on. That's what government fit do. Now so if that time for help people them as per their income where they get them. So okay, if be the end the amount where no fit sustain government will give this amount. So that may help people sustain the quarantine. Another thing where we get to do, where I check we get to do will be important. Now for being able to provide testing materials may be really widely available because now one of the reasons that way China it curved it be flat. Now one of the reasons why China be really be able for cut down on these cases because they be get testing kit then they be going inside community then. They test people, they say they should be able to catch people them early enough, quarantine them, they isolate them early enough so that it reduces the spread. So one of the reasons is because we for Cameroon will not get the testing kits. For example, if person for Douala suspect, you go send up for like a tiny, you go send the blood for Yaoundé. Before the blood one come out, the result one come out Yaoundé. They come back, it has made like 2 days, 3 days. The person it don't surely come out. Okay, you go not surely isolate it for hospital. But some people them since you not show the symptom and you don't know you the result whether it be negative, you surely going back for house infect other people them. But where if you be get them be easily available like HIV or malaria strip, them will get them for almost every hospital. If you just test and there know whether the person be positive or not, quarantine isolate it one time. So that the thing that we get to also make a move, also get all the testing materials then available so that we can easily diagnose it early enough and isolate the person early enough. Also, protective equipment for frontline workers.
Yep.
One thing to be the problem. We see plenty organization they give money. UBA don't give money. Ali Baba don't send material. D1 they don't give plenty money. So they also beg say they will help for give the protective material because I never talk say na person where they alive the look up patient. If me I die today, that means a person no they for fill my space. If other healthcare worker they die tomorrow, other people they know what they doctor they know what they the doctor fed they in shortage. And then imagine say we too will not get the equipment and then we too will start sick, we get to isolate ourselves. Then I will finally go be now for the front line for treat people then. So you get to ensure say we were there for front line, we also get that equipment for protect ourselves and also for be able for treat the people the way they come. Also, isolation unit they don't day.
Yep.
And the point that.
Thank you, Christabel, for that one.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one. So today, some person send me some. Today, some person send me some video for Nigeria. They think never chakara for Nigeria. They wait till they don't start do now. I say they don't start build for football field them. Where they do for plenty quarter. They don't start build big open place them. Where they don't put up for this in isolation place. So it means say people them way some man they don't they feel say sometimes the person get them they go send them for day. Yes. And then another thing I want add na say. I don't see some very, very good intention. Yesterday, we Minister of Public Health for Cameroon talk say from next week, from the 2nd of April, they go Douala, they go the worker house to house for begin check people them for the awareness, and then they take them. I say okay, now very, very good, now very, very good intention. But for me, I think say for send health workers the way they not even fair day for worker house to house, house to house, house to house. Now plenty work that only the worker first go tire them. So me, I think now say. Instead for do so like Arnold and James and you wanna be talk say Christabel wanna be talk say make a divider in zone. If they get small quarter head, they come for that quarter. Instead for talk say the quarter head, they come get like a I call and say satellite side them where you get health workers a day for every small quarter, even a 50 house them every small quarter. Now them now they do that education session and tell you say if you get even a kata, even a normal kata, you used to get a kata for long like me. I get allergy where I the sneeze at the get kata all time. Even at you, any person where if you feel anyone, even a small headache, come for here, will take your blood or if not the other one, if not swap, they go do you test instead for the worker house to house. Me I think say for worker house to house, one for see all person for population like for Douala when are like 3 million people them. it not be feasible now over hard work. But if forget place them where open satellite center, the small health center them. If one quarter abuse forget one center we put the daily like 1,000, you get like 20 or 30, we go reduce the number of people then. So that any man where gets then you put telephone number 2 for day. So that any person when feel something, may they call that number, may they call them first before they come. No just come out, go call them first before you can call. If you go there, you go meet up some person, call them before you want come. Maybe make a number be free.
Thank you, Dr. Terence. And you talk something for the way I want jump in talk.
Yeah, go.
Let me finish. I don't know say you go touch on that point. I want just to say coronavirus don't give you the opportunity more change some many things. And more catch some good habits which have to come and stay. One thing we'll get to start think of now say may all organized sectors like what which I will call and say formal sectors, they know themselves. So I feel call them with that word. May any sector will be organized, banking, hospitals, most start learn how forgive rendezvous, most start learn how forgive appointment time, right? For example, if you know say you generally see 40 patients a day or 20 patients a day, you not need make that 20 and then usually they ever give them appointment just to say come next Wednesday. May things and change. Not the do again say come next Wednesday. Talk say come next Wednesday for 2:15 or come next Wednesday for 10 o'clock. This will be easy. You feel if person go for bank, for example, for avoid people when they go line up. You just say, okay, you text, so you come on, you want come on this day, they text you back, say, okay, come for 10 o'clock. Now, they say idea where you just come over, you talk, say, if they create something, make carry a foot, just work or go. Would all this stage where we'll get for change plenty things in our lifestyle, and one of the things I strongly believe, so we'll get for do and for limit on useless movements at this time. Now for learn how to start give appointment to people them for may they come specific time. So that man they come out the house, he go for some place, he need to just come out because this thing we'll have it for a while. It go there around for a while. So we'll get for learn how to study integrating kind of thing. And all man get phone. All man get phone. Simple SMS where you send them. Plenty people they not get they get the know-how for set up simple system and so we start make use of these kinds of ideas is very, very important. Now I wonder Adam.
Christabel, you get something for Adam or James, you too. Mark, go now you there for Phil.
Anyway, I think we'll fit the question now.
Okay, James, you get something for Adam for that prevention. And then so other thing we there for Douala, I want to ask now will be very important. Douala and Yaoundé now will be overcrowded with this internally displaced people them. And then for prison to how government to do. James, might start with you.
Yeah. So still on prevention. In as much as government get a role for play, the population to get a role for play. I don't see some video they circulate for one on Facebook, so on WhatsApp. Where other people go to church show for some countries. Man, they fast out for longer. They whip them. I don't know whether in Bangladesh or in India, but the man they fast. Okay, ne?
Yeah, India.
Okay. So I mean, this thing is simple. What we are saying, people is talking and say this. So this virus is spread easily by close contact, 2 meters away from the next person. So many people they try to stay away from crowded places, church, mosque, concert, nightclubs, pubs and bad people will go shit down. That if you want shark, you're one man. Buy them, go for your house, go cut them. That place people they go shit down for bad. They shark. They drink boo, they drink beer. Now the reason that way this virus easily spread. So if they say they worship for house for Sunday, first of all, they make their worship session on live, say Facebook Live, say what, Skype or Zoom. If people they know one for respect, government go use no longer seminar for us. It's really simple, you know. Nightclub they all close. We go open them back when we don't deal with COVID-19. But for now, I beg, moon and hole na skin. You know, all those places the way people they go gather. And I know to don't share some very good, attractive ideas. So even bands them. Even I know CMPS where I get business for boy, I go pay bills there. They feel like they give people rendezvous. So people not come in you know, advance, that people not come plenty at one time for some office. Say, okay, you come for this time, you come for this time, you come for this time. Because the whole idea for this effort, when we talk again, the whole idea na say this, so we want keep people away. We don't want people to be crowded. We want say this, so because if person he get this sick, for example, and then he cough out, he cough where they want, no man will be around me. When you come and say this, so that virus will just fall for some surface. After a while, he will die. But if he cough where people they close to you, the people who they healthy, they go pick this virus. They go cough or go transmit for other people. It go the spread. So that keep people away. Now get that chain where it's not really for person where be sick to another person who be healthy. So now another good thing that way I want to really emphasize, because that social distancing piece now the backbone of the public health eradication effort with governments for all countries they try for doing. And population give for support government towards then going now for president to like prison where you mentioned. Now places that will not say they're really big crowded. You know, they go for make sure say this, so they go for decongest those prisons and people go for if at least 2 meters away from. I don't know how they put the inside prison, why they didn't have a bomb bed the way they did. But I know say for places like police stations, the way they get or gendarmerie, the way they get small room there. If you get like some 30 people inside some one room with now 4x4, it'd be very risky. Because if I catch one person for outside way, it be exposed, and I can't lock it with all those other 30 people inside that room, and I be ready for a very big outbreak. In fact, when I be ready for deal with some very big situation there. So government to start to think about how for active screening. It will be very difficult to say this, so they go get prison the way people will be 2 meters apart. It go hard. But they go for immense effort for active screening. So before one take person go lock down, they don't screen it, test it before they go join with other people there. Otherwise, they feel risky, you know, for increase the transmission within those areas. Yeah.
And not be only prison them, not be the only place I put together, not be only church, even for army camp them. Now you see for morning time, one camp for army camp, they don't can stand for group. They record a cafe, that all that thing they now will know say be very, very important. That duty now so they do. But now so that crowd them, they need for limit them. Another thing we around see and before bang them. They go one get online and for start make appointment and all the offices now say I don't see them for here and for shop. Thing where they don't do now say people don't start draw box them for how people they stand for line. So that they will stand for line, one man will stand for here, they draw the next place where another person will stand. So that one I no go come for corner, at least 1 meter for corner. That one and I think the way they be practical, they feel happen. And no say for our country, we overlike this other way when some man like can cut some person for front way, some person don't stand for 4 hours. But if they put a small box and any man stand for his own box, it go hard for some person for even sneeze they can go jump reach for the other person. If the person follow head cough etiquette, like how our brother talks say when you want cough, you know just sneeze for your hand, no sneeze for inside your hand. Put your elbow, so sneeze inside your elbow. The thing will come go and then no touch to your hand, so that even if you take and touch your face by mistake, like how our face is crash all time, you know go for day. So we almost come for the end for the program, but I get some questions the way people they don't send them. People we send them. I will start ask them. I read the first one. Christabel, I don't ask you one. I read another one. Say they say now for you, Christabel, direct in particular. They say they one, now 2 questions. They say you sure say population for Cameroon they take this seriously, and then after I answer that one, I'll go for the next one.
Okay, my answer. I say you just talk the two one time.
Okay. He talk the other one, and then they talk. Okay, ma talk him. Then the second part I say, we here say if you get that signal only for Douala and Yaoundé, them the look at you not true.
No, first time will be fair get like that first case then. It be fair be only for them. But now so as big man for or minister for public health, all hospitals they now they don't get at least some place them isolation unit them way for any place where you go, they fit keep you for there while they investigate the sick. So I should say by now every hospital, if not every hospital, when I not say difference between hospital and health center. So for now, be sure say almost all hospital, the hospital being a general hospital, the BB hospital, them for almost all region, they surely get isolation center. And I want to pray that isolation center where you go for most place them. Now just on small place, maybe 4 or 5 beds, some place 10 beds, where sometimes no fit correct. But at least most hospitals they get some place where when you come where you be suspect, they fit keep you for there while they investigate. And then the second one how seriously would you take them? I'm not sure say people they take us serious because if we take us serious, we know see people then they come out after 6 o'clock. You go 6 o'clock after 6 o'clock, people they buy the stiff flop. You see people they go church say, oh God, this virus nothing pass God for healing. So all that kind of thing. So if people they take us serious, we know for if I sometimes we don't help say for even take decision on our so even if government no one impose lockdown, we will take up by ourselves say okay, we go decide say we go stay for house that you'll see and say automatic lockdown nobody. So I go encourage some people they take us serious because if we go reach some point, like how would you see Italy now they suffer? If we reach that point for Italy they even try. If you reach that level for Italy, for Cameroon, me all will just start talk our last prayer there. All man they make a correct relationship with God because I'm not sure so we even feel control and the way Italy the controller now. So go find someone who take us serious the way would they take them. Would they say I say people that now they say struggle go detain and medicine them, queen, all that in them. If you say struggle now, you start get kidney problem, liver problem, can't occupy bed now where person where they get the coronavirus, they get to the occupy that bed. So I beg more try to reduce the incident for other disease space. That other the coronavirus patient they use that bed then, they use that ventilator then. Now that I say now so you find me all man take the preventive measures then. Even though not only for prevent you from this coronavirus, at least me prevent you from other sick them. So that may avoid you for the go hospital. Because hospital now one place where if you easily spread to, if you go carry and for the hospital where you go now for your own different problem. So if I say you keep a healthy lifestyle so that you not get sick where different sick we go carry you go hospital.
Okay, so yeah, before we continue, so this sick days will not be only government, will not be only winner, inclusive all we. Yes. All will get to join hand because if we live and say government go do this one, government will do them. If government talk say me you stay for house, now duty to for say me you stay for house, me you know come up for this time because they you know the sick government not be some man in them. Now we the people now all we make a government that signal will go whole government, it go whole na me, it go whole minister, na person, not government, not just person. So now all we will do together. I don't hear say for Yaoundé, they tell me today say for Yaoundé, they take people them for road, go do them tests, they leave them, they go, and then when they call them say that their result on come on a positive, people the instead run some people the person they hang up the phone say na mistake, not be phone number. That's what they tell me today. Because the result for testing come on immediately. It takes some time. So if the one can do that measure, just like Christabel talk, if they will take you the way they want to go do tests, they get for make sure they keep you for some place, isolation, like how I don't see for Nigeria, for other places, they don't build big place them like for football field. They keep on when they do the test. The test it take a couple of hours. I don't know the one way they do one for Cameroon. But if na the one with a immunology one, with an antibody one, it take a couple of hours, then come out. If na the one way they do one for other places, it take days. And then if they don't tell you say the thing you get them, they tell you say me you come, they no one kill you, they no one beat you. Now say me you no go get for other people them.
Yes.
If you get a brother, if you get a big papa, I know say we don't talk about this one. I say this sick day so. Me and you, young people them, and other people they be younger, they forget and they cough the well. But all man will cough well. So people they do where they will get and will get people the way they get plenty other sick them for that scheme. The sick will go out for day. So with the back when I say if they don't call you, they don't tell like put them for Yaoundé in particular. What around here say that they do put them tests. They call put them say they can't take that result when they tell they say so result positive or now how they talk for French. If they start talk say no, not be them. Na another person give them na wrong number. We beg na all man a government and all we will get for fight together for and then when I get for the tell other people them when I hear this story when I go tell mommy them and papa them for house and then I get now the last partner for the program where I want na question and thing they will run here. So James, I go start with you. I don't hear say if you receive this sick, you take alcohol or bleach as bleach that you ever use bleach, you spray them for your skin. It go, if you want to prevent yourself, if you spray bleach or alcohol, that alcohol where they use them for wipe hand for your skin, it will make you no go get a C.
Massa, I wish can talk that now, Massa. No, the answer is no. Simple
Okay.
no. You know, some person don't talk to this, so they say you use alcohol for hospital for clean your hand, it destroy the virus. So if you take that very alcohol, or if you go take even a vodka or whiskey, you drink, it will go destroy the virus inside your system. You go away. No,
the person that want ask Arnold too. Yeah, you don't talk and say some person don't say if you drink plenty Guinness na alcohol or even a whiskey as they call them for this thing Scotch grants. I hear say so other one day now they call and say Jack Daniel. If you drink, I get strong alcohol, it will kill the virus. That's true.
Jack Daniel, for example, now 40% alcohol. The alcohol for hospital now from 60-65% go upward. And besides the alcohol, when you drink alcohol they go down, they go metabolize for your liver be broken down. So maybe the same like the same process it take place. And yeah, so the first so the alcohol first of all percentage not even reach the one way if you kill that virus. Two, when you drink alcohol they be metabolized and broken down. So you not kill the virus in your system. So that one now I made.
Okay, I know the one for you. I hear say Chinese they don't put they don't grind people them, they put them for inside tin tomato and other tin chop them. So they will send an ample, they will take that tomato, they chop, they cook them, they chop, they go get that coronavirus. Is it possible?
My brother, see the kind by kind story they won't come out for this coronavirus. People they think kind by kind thing. I want you to say plenty of that story the way the year left and right. Plenty of them not be true. Plenty people they now so the any man they just should don't make video, make audio, do this, do that, send her out where plenty not be true. So maybe would they be careful which kind information they want to maybe enter their skin, maybe enter their ear. Maybe would they just be careful. If you want information, if you want correct information, come place like a big debate Cameroon. Now the kind of place now if you can't get better information, you want better information, go for WHO, go for place where if you get better information because all that other information there you hear for outside, plenty of them not be true. Now if I can't have this question specifically, will not get no proof. Say Chinese she don't grind human people and they put that inside tin tomato. The sell for Africa more chopper. Will not sour now so me I not get proof. I never see that kind tin tomato for PE. So another thing, as I been talked last week, right now, if you get for stay for house, it be easier for you may buy tin tomato keep them because it need to spoil quick compared to say may you go buy fresh tomato. Fresh tomato is if you not get fresh now so and you get for stay long time for house. It be likely if you buy fresh tomato. Yeah, if you buy fresh tomato, chop them within 3, 4, 5 days. But after that, if you get for stay house for 2 weeks, you go need say half of that tomato you don't buy maybe a tin tomato. And another thing, would the cook who chop fine before one chop them? We need the chop raw chop. We need the chop raw chop OP. We need even chop half cook chop put the chop. And we don't hear fine say this virus, if you boil, if by the time you cook chop water boil, that the virus don't die. If you
Okay.
boil water, the virus don't die. So no fit answer about whether some persons on so they be grind some Chinese people and put them
Yeah,
inside
that's
tin
okay. Yeah,
tomato.
that one enough it talk. Okay, so the next question are for
Yes.
you, Christabel. So we don't hear about chloroquine outside. How many people they ask you say if you drink chloroquine, you know will get sick for on the Anna true?
Plenty people they do the ask, and I saw at the hala every day. Two kind treatment day. And without us say treatment though. Two kind care day for inside sick. Either you prevent them or you cure them. Prevent them means say you avoid forget them. Then cure them means say you don't already get the sick, so you take medicine for cure them. Preventive, that one way you get to prevent and forget them. Now for you, now all the washing hand, avoid crowded place, cough fine, and all that thing them. That chloroquine and that other thing them, now for cure, now doctor or people that they work for hospital, they get to prescribe that one. When you take upon yourself, say you want take chloroquine, livaquine, when you not get the virus. After, man say for example, chloroquine, I not be very exact. Man say okay, you get maybe 12 hours for work for your skin. You don't already take chloroquine. 12 hours don't pass. Then time when now you ingest now that virus, when that 12 hours don't pass, the chloroquine don't finish. The virus now go see chloroquine for outside for kill them. So now understand say the chloroquine not mean nothing where it go prevent them. Nothing of a cure when you don't already get the virus. They give the chloroquine go work. Now because they put them for other countries, they don't tell we say chloroquine the help for cure some patient them. But they still do research for see the correct proportion, the dose for which patient, because not mean for all patients the way it work. Each patient be independent. Now whether you go see different kind of malaria makes in the day. One person all una two get the same malaria. But I'll give una two medicine. One person go wear, the other one no wear. But I'll give another kind of anti-malaria, he go wear. So you see, any man be independent. The fact say una get the same sick, no mean say una need the same treatment because each person be different. He get different thing of his skin. He get different alterations of that sick. So people in the way they go just go, they'll just give the oxygen, they fine. Other people, the new way they'll go there, they'll need to give them other medicine, them antibiotic, they'll need to give them antiviral, they'll need to give them other things they for accompany them. Other people, they'll go, they'll give them the chloroquine, they'll give them the azithromycin. It go work. So not be now for all man and now for curative. Now just to say it not the prevent. Because if you not get the virus, you take chloroquine. The chloroquine go, you know, go get nothing for act on top. And if you simply say you first get the virus, you don't need the chloroquine. So not be now for prevent them. So just leave that chloroquine aside for people then where they sabi prescribe, because if you take them, so it's a cause a problem for you, your liver, your kidney, and all that kind of thing. So now leave other medicine them, not be for you for take them or prevent.
Okay, we don't come for the end for the show today. So I ask now me if we get any last thing we want to contribute people them. So Christabel, I will introduce you. Okay, first, so you will go. I will start with you for the last. So I will start with you for the last word.
Okay. See what I need for tell people then I say first thing, more take as serious. This thing as serious sick as we talk as so not be play thing. This one they talk as say more avoid this, more avoid other thing. They more wash our hand, more try as much as possible as we fit for do them. So at the same people they wear masks and other thing. You guys also know how to wear that mask appropriately, then for use them. That glove they know you go instead increase the risk of contamination. Just leave that glove for people they be in direct contact with that body. But just ensure so you wash your hands all the time and respect all the things they will don't do them. And we go feel help. I also quarantine yourself if you fit, so that at least you will be able to only go out when necessary. If you fit buy chocolate, if you chop even for 1 week, keep am for house, so that if you go house maybe go outside one time for 1 week, you go find two. So me all we will join one hand fight and where would the way to me government to help we me all we fight this sick.
Arnold, you now last word, please.
Okay. Me too, I go talk basically the same thing. Do your own. And in this season, so government not fit do all till. And now why that would they here? Now why that we try to organize this thing so that make you fit here what you fit do at your level. We don't tell you, we don't talk to they be general, and then we don't try to make a maybe practical to to our reality for PE, so that you fit do your own. And as you don't hear all the thing I want to talk to do, so try to just be creative. Just do the thing the way you, as you don't hear all the thing you don't talk, you don't understand. Just be creative, in ways the way you feel apply, put into practice the thing I want to talk today, so that you teach people, share thing in your surrounding to your families. They you don't want your day inside family, wanna discuss this thing them with you, wanna picking them and all that kind of thing them. Make sure say inside house, when man just enter house, so the first thing you ask them, you don't wash your hand, you don't wash your hand, all that kind of small thing. Now that as the goal will start getting reflex them, we'll go see and say thing will go reduce. If we not do nothing at our level, this thing will only become more complicated. And I tell you now, my sister Christabel be talk now, so say all we visited happen for Italy. All we visited happen for other places for the world where the disease don't progress past as it did now for Cameroon. And no one that may reach there. So
reach Cameroon.
my own prayer, my own cry, and I say, more try our best for follow these measures. More try our best for do the thing I already talk so that may that disease stay far. I beg.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Arnold. Oh, James, your last word to country people.
Yeah, so again, I just for reiterate, for once again emphasize it. So many people, they try for avoid crowded places because the only way with this virus will jump from a sick person to another person. Now, if you get close to it, if you know they're close to somebody, even if he sneeze or he cough, the virus not reach you. So the first way now to avoid crowded places, keep 2 meters from the person next to you. Keep 2 meters. We don't overemphasize on hand hygiene. Very important. We don't talk about cough etiquette. Very important. I don't see some people then they try for use way to call them for space, say PPE. Christabel don't talk gloves, mask. The dilemma for those things I said so it give you a poor sense of security.
Yeah.
Because when I don't see like I watch the one na provincial delegate he talk he give mask where you don't wear them then they don't move the mask put them for them like eyeglass they put them on top of their head so and they put them for their back head. No, that is wrong because those masks they are meant for filter any germ where they come through your nostrils. So when you use that mask, it be deemed to be potentially contaminated. So if you still play around with the mask after you don't use them, that same mask where it don't protect you from breathing germ, it will reinfect you if at all was any germ in that mask in the first place. So population not play into the use of this PPE. They are not trained to use them. They should avoid having that sense of security by using them. No. When I adhere to these basic guidelines, we don't talk social distancing, hand hygiene. It will protect you more than attempting to use a mask or glove that you don't know how to use. Okay. So now I want to just tip in there.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. I thank una all. Una don't hear as they don't talk. Una wash una hand them. Avoid for touch your face. Put away they like football. I know say I be Stevie young boy. My skin be the bounce every evening. I want to go play football. Una avoid them for this short period. When I go still become Miller and Ito. But for this short period, so una just remain for house. Listen to thing where government do and government need give una a punishment. No be punishment. Need to fight na sick. They sick the whole government. Government are no man in name. Government are all we. So now listen to government, and if I get any question, we there for here for big debate, we there for Facebook. I go make the video for YouTube. I go share them. I go send them for put them, share them. So we thank una plenty. I thank all put away they send question, they put away the wash and they put away the wash them, and then we beg una make una take the thing serious. So una good evening and una bye bye.